What is up, beautiful people? It is yours truly, the Rocky Balboa of this thing we call life, this game we call life. Waiting for my main man, Johnny B, to jump on from the UK. Want to thank you guys first and foremost for some of these cool questions coming in. You know I'm at the gym daily lifting iron, because you can tell by how massive I am. But to get cool questions is a good workout for the brain, and it keeps you thinking, and it keeps you with that childlike mind. So we appreciate, we love it. It's a beautiful thing, an absolutely beautiful thing. Waiting for Johnny B to jump on to the Ignite Your Purpose flavor while I sip my tea. Oh, there he is. Always learning, always learning. We enrolled this morning on who's going live. I guess he went live at the same time I did. So, yeah, nothing but fun. Oh, and there he is. Mr. J to the B, the UK legend himself, live in the flesh.
At last, we've been playing technology tennis, courtesy of the Facebook today, who've been not playing the game, or either that or we're not up to speed on all the things to do. But we are here, we are live. Thank you, as always, for taking the time to listen to Max and myself, to listen to what we have to say, what we have to share on a daily basis, hopefully bringing you a little bit of value, maybe a couple of ideas or suggestions that enables you just to act differently or behave differently or take a different angle into the same old thing, just to be a bit better.
Just to be a bit better every day.
A bit better. Baby steps.
And that is the perfect prelude to the question I'm going to ask you. Because some of you may know, because I happen to talk a lot, I've been in a Soto Zen practice for 10 years, baby. Have I said that before, John? Anyway,
I don't think I've heard that before.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll tell you again tomorrow. But a new student who joined, asked me this question, and I thought I'd ask you because it actually made me think as well. So he asked me, "What is the one?" And I'm asking myself the question, and I've got two answers. I'm trying to get it down to one, so I'll answer first. But what is the one habit that you've created? So now it's a lifestyle. It's not something you do once in a while. It is the one thing you've added to your wake up or morning routine. This is the question he asked me. So I've narrowed it down to two. I'm trying to get it to one, but it is this. Every morning I wake up and I stay in silence for a minimum of half hour. And in that half hour, I just walk around, whether it's brewing a cup of hot water, brewing a cup of tea, and I'm just thankful. I'm just thanking the fact that I have a roof over my head. I have clothes on. I have some money in the bank. I have hot water. I have a tea. That's the one thing I have implemented, and I will not stray from that.
Okay. Max and I know each other because we tend to operate on about the same level, which means some of these questions we're asked, we will have the same or similar answers. Max does his morning gratitude in silence. I do mine out loud. I have a morning vocal, live, loud affirmation to myself.
Nice.
And whether I'm kind of doing it in between cleaning my teeth, or I come downstairs and do it. We've got a big mirror in the hall here, and I will say, thank you for my health, for my eyesight, for my hearing, for this body that enables me to do these physical exercises. Thank you for living in this house. Thank you for Emma upstairs, who's the love of my life, and it rolls on, and each day I add something new and I add something different, and it's not the same, because we know that when you begin to say it, you may not believe it. You may not even sound like it makes sense. You might feel like an idiot.
Yes.
But bit by bit by bit, this changes. The grey matter changes, the programming, and you start accessing different parts of the brain.
Very
Those
true.
parts for gratitude, happiness, contentment. So that is what I do. every morning now.
There you go. Same. I mean, somewhat the same, but very different, completely different. The reason I stay in silence is because, being a guy who writes music and does a lot of business, I stay in that silence mode, and you see me talking from Sonic Confessions when I'm always in there. I start journaling. But either way, the practice of just being appreciative and thankful and grateful, that sets your whole day, your whole month, your whole week, your whole life up in a whole new, truthfully, looking back to where I was to where I'm at now, it's complete. It's 180 degrees or 360. I don't know what you call it, but it's completely different. It's a beautiful thing. So if there's one thing you can try and implement, you as the viewer, the person trying to be better every day, just like us, try that. Just wake up and say, man, I'm so happy that I'm alive, man. I'm so happy I just woke up. See how that sets your day off.
Yeah, the first words out of my mouth every morning are, I am going to have an awesome day today. They are the first words out of my mouth, because that then sets the intention, rather than thinking about business or whatever happened yesterday or what I might do next week. I just say, my intention, I am going to have an awesome day today.
It's a beautiful thing.
You set the intention for the day, so you might make better decisions. It's the same as in the morning. You could have a bacon sandwich or a muffin or whatever it is. But on those mornings where you grab a smoothie or a juice, you've set the intention for the day. When you come down to mid-morning or to lunchtime, you may just go, do you know what, I had a juice this morning. I may take a salad. You may not, but it sets that intention.
Right. So it's a standard bar, right? Like, where do you want to be in this journey called life? But to start out your morning, instead of putting on the news and it's doom and gloom, and that's kind of how your day starts, just try, I don't know, have a 2-minute bath by yourself and be thankful. See what happens.
Yeah, I've going to bed routine. It sounds a little bit, John's life is the same, but I have a going to bed routine, I have a waking up routine, and it just cycles into the next thing. It just gets better and better and better.
And after it becomes routine and habit, it's a lifestyle now, and it doesn't change, right? You can't.
Behavior.
What did Foxy Brown say back in the day? You can't go from first class to coach. You can't. You know what I mean? Once you feel this good, it's hard to go back. So try feeling good, people. That's all I got to say. As always, I thank and appreciate each and every one of you, because you could be doing anything in the world, and you're right here with us, and it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Thanks, Bruce.
Thanks, John.
We're going there.
See
Max,
you
later. Have an awesome day, my friend.
Peace.